It's that nigga that gained, nigga that like not gained weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell now. Man, it's that nigga got muscles and shit, man. So he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello.
GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red bones, my type, light skin, next night, hello.
GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic. GFan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we get this thing out everywhere. There's anywhere in the world you could be, but it's always right here with me, the BABG OG, man. And I appreciate y'all pull up on me. What's going on, man? Good morning. We'll get out to this thing quick, fast, and hurry out here, bro. My guest should be arriving here shortly. In the meantime, we'll just lay the bases and premises. So, as you guys know, man, unfortunately, Jonathan Majors has been found guilty of, let me see specifically, 2 of the 4 counts that was against him. Let's see. He was found guilty of, what was it? Tell the motherfucker I got anything. I know it was assault, misdemeanor assault, and harassment. Okay. So misdemeanor assault and harassment. All right. This case, man, and this is why I tell y'all, for one, I told y'all this, man, with a lot of these things, dog. A jury of your peers is the worst thing in the world nowadays, dog. Everybody's so woke, everybody's so progressive, everybody's so, they don't even there's no understanding of the law anymore. Okay. The law tells you, hey, and the judge gives simple instructions for, you know what I mean? This is what this means, and so on and so forth. But the IQ of the populace is so low, man. Bruh, you rolling the dice whenever you do this. Now, fortunately, the brother down here in Texas, not Texas, Texas, the brother down here in Florida that ended up, you know, protecting his life and in the process taking another, he beat his case. Okay. But now Jonathan Majors, bro, this brother done lost, you know, and last year, man, was a hell of a year for him. Huge year. Huge year, man. Major roles in two huge films, Creed 3, and then the what, Quantumania, Ant-Man Quantumania, right? Deal with Marvel, and I think he was also on the show, Loki or whatever, right? And now all of this is, you know, who knows what the future holds, because hey, man, he just got convicted of something pretty much on some BS. We're gonna look at the video footage, we're gonna look at all this stuff or whatever. Jermaine, you know, hey man, you know what I mean? Appreciate your fam, respect. Listen, bro, we ain't gonna get into that, you know what I mean? Columbia flight, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm like, hey man, we come from the we started this fitted hat shit, man. All right, we started this, but yeah, man, this is a travesty of justice, I would say. We'll just go ahead and get into it, man. I thought they had a video here, but maybe not. Or was it the other one? Well, no, it's the other one. So let's do this one then. Fair use, by the way. Let's get to it.
Hollywood before the trial. He appeared in several movies, including Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, as well as Creed 3. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas joins us now with the latest. Chloe, you were actually in the room for some of this trial. So can you remind our viewers about this case and the trial, and what sort of punishment could Majors see here?
Yeah, so first of all, it's really important to point out here that, you know, this trial took place over the course of 10 days in criminal court in Manhattan. Like you said, I was there for a few days of testimony from Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabbari. And it's interesting that the jury has a split verdict here, finding him guilty on 2 out of the 4 charges. It's unclear what kind of jail time he's going to be facing. If he had been convicted on all of these charges, it would have been up to a year in jail. And again, we've reached out to Jonathan Majors' legal team to see if they are going to appeal. But what I can tell you is that this all stems from an incident that took place this past spring in Manhattan, where Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend claims that she saw a text message from another woman on her boyfriend's phone.
Now, that again in itself, man. Listen, dog. The cell phone has called so many. Keep telling y'all, man, technology is not your friend. The cell phone has caused so many issues, man, in relationships and modern day relationships, man. I would say, bro, 51% of the bullshit that happen in fucking relationships, cell phones. Be it text messages, be it DMs, be it motherfucking videos, pictures. Bruh. Niggas risk their entire life. All right, to hold that phone back. Let's see real quick. their entire life, man, to hold that motherfucking phone back. I promise you, man, if you look at the damn domestic violence stats, and you look at you look at our guest is here. Yo, what up? What up? What's going on? Good morning.
Good morning. You becoming like one of my top 10 favorite people ending in 2023.
I appreciate you. Thank you, ma'am. I try.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just going over the thing, and I'm talking about how cell phones are responsible for at least 50%, 51% of relationship mishaps, arguments, violence, and all these other things nowadays.
Sadly, I think people conflate privacy to like, how do you put that? Infidelity. Like there's some form of entitlement there, but I'm so disappointed with the Jonathan Majors thing because I feel like, for one, it puts us at a disadvantage to try to entrust a system that we know was made to be corrupt. And for two, when people hear guilty, they completely dismiss the actual charges.
Exactly.
And they accept guilty as in, oh, he's an abuser. And it's like, no, guys, you need to be privy to the fact that word choice, word verbiage, it's doctored in a way to make it seem that even if we don't have the evidence, this could be proved. That legal jargon, it's very fickle. And for Jonathan Majors, in a lot of ways, he really got charged like Tory Lanez did. The gun wasn't Tory's, but they weren't trying to charge Tory for the gun. They was charging him for reckless mishandling of a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And same thing with Jonathan. Like, he didn't hit her, but he was charged with unintentionally helping to cause her an injury. So she might have hurt her hand, but he was charged with helping to aid in it. Like, you helped me hurt myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's so weird, because even in that, he really was he was getting abused. She was the aggressor, but he was the person who was on trial, not her. And this is why you have to be willing to stand 10 toes down behind who you know and how you choose to lead these things, because people hear one word. Like, even when I looked at the Cassie and Diddy documentation, when they had the whole trigger warning label on that, I'm like, this is a ploy. This was released to garnish empathy. Nothing in this documentation was so destructive or so over sexual to the point where you needed to like, oh my God. Nothing in that was just so breathtaking. It wasn't. But the way that they put the documentation, they put it in a way that not only does it garnish public attention, because it's going to hit the public, they also put it where it's very meticulous and they can dance around what's necessary in the event that they're saying, oh no, we're not actually saying he did do this. We're saying he was, alluding to doing this. We're saying he could have possibly did this. But the public go, oh yeah, he's going to be this, he's going to be that. And then it's a trickle down effect of that person's success. And I think that that's where voices like mine, voices like yours, who actually have intelligence and don't insert emotion into everything, should be very powerful in them sectors, because people will take something and they will run with it.
Yeah. And like you said, and for the black man, unfortunately, and again, everybody knows, y'all know I don't do the blackity black because I'm black, y'all, and use the racism card or so on and so forth and these different things. But like you said, this is what it literally turned into race. And the black man is the face of abuse of women, domestic abuse, and all these things. And especially, the whole interracial thing, to where, hey, that nigga gonna beat you type shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very, very unfortunate, like you said. Then too, like I was talking about that before you got here. People are so low IQ and just ignorant to anything from, like you said, legal jargon. Again, the domestic violence, I'm gonna show this here shortly after this. domestic violence and the definition of it have purposely expanded in so much now. It could be any and everything all at the same time. You know, it just went from, you know, physical abuse and of course, you know, stuff like this, serious psychological manipulations and stuff like that, to now it's just everything. He didn't give me enough money. You know what I'm saying? He neglected me and he made me feel some type of way. And the man is always the perpetrator, as if the woman can't do anything. And we saw damn Jonathan Majors running like Forrest Gump. He trying to get away from the lady, man. You got a big ass black. Shout out to the BABGs in the building, man. You got a big ass black guy. This nigga was just swole as hell for Creed, okay? And he running down the fucking streets of New York like the Boston Marathon, man. Hell going on. Let's get back to this clip real quick.
Jonathan Majors while they were riding in the back of an SUV. That's when she claims that she took the phone from him, and then she has alleged throughout this trial, and the prosecutors have alleged that that is when Jonathan Majors violently assaulted her, causing a fractured finger, a laceration behind her ear. Now, Jonathan Majors' legal team has said that this is an issue of race. Had he not been black, that these charges never would have come about, and that he was the one that was attacked by Grace Jabari. So we haven't heard anything from Jonathan Majors yet. He did not take the stand during this nearly 2-week trial, so we've yet to hear from him.
So I have to ask about the future for this man, because he's a big actor. He was on track to become kind of the next big thing. He had a starring role in the Marvel universe. What happens now to his acting career?
Look, I'm looking at it right here. We know that he's been in so many films, Creed 3, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, but he had a movie called Magazine Dreams with Disney that was shelved. Now, it's unclear if Disney shelved that project due to these allegations. And he is set to star in Marvel's next big film that comes out in 2026, Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. I mean, this is a massive franchise, a lot of money on the line, and we've yet to hear from Disney as to what their plans are. And obviously, they were probably waiting to see the outcome of this trial. But now that the jury has reached a split verdict here, it'll be interesting to see what these major studios do and what happens to his once promising career.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. Chloe Malas, thanks for your reporting.
Yeah, and that's that. So as you can see now, like I said, he was convicted of harassment and simple aggravated assault. So and they're saying with all 4 charges, he would have faced up to a year in prison or jail rather. Yeah, because you don't do a year in prison, I don't think. But he would have faced a year in jail. But now, being that it's just the 2 charges of the 4, they don't know the extent of what the sentence is going to be.
And more than likely, it's going to be probation. But I also hope that he appeals it, because I didn't take well to the whole race baiting. And I didn't take well to the race baiting because right now it's not like 20 years ago where you walking outside and you see a black man with a white woman and you going, what the hell he doing with her? It's not that no more. Like, do the ramifications still apply? Absolutely. But you got Jonathan Majors. This man was a Yale graduate. Who do you guys think predominantly goes to Yale?
Exactly. Not black women.
He was a drama major, right?
Yep.
If anything, he would have been around Indian women primarily, Asian women primarily, and white women primarily. Black.
And this one, can I interject real point? And this is why I say this is why I love conversation, because you just brought up a point I didn't even realize, to where like all these actors like Michael B. Jordan, what's his name? Black women aren't actors. Black women aren't even encouraged or trained to go down the actor path like that.
Very
so
few. Or so if they do get into it, she was an artist to actress pipeline, and then we know more times often than not, they delve into a whole nother region. It's quite uncanny that you would find many women like Lisa Ray or Fantasia Barrino or Taraji P. Henson, and I use them specifically because even though those women they're like actresses. Fantasia she's an artist first, but they went the whole other route. They didn't deal with basketball players. They went and got a man who was black, who was in the same sector as them. Or again, Candy Burris. She's doing the actress thing now, but her husband was a producer. Like, he was behind the scenes. He wasn't the face. And most times you're not getting women like Angela Bassett. Her and her husband acts. You're not getting that in totality. You're not getting, I know y'all hate these people, but you're not getting Will and Jada. You're getting a woman who go gets a man that is not in her lane in order to maximize her resources to expand to have access to what he has access to. So even with him now being with Megan Good, that is different because Megan Good's previous husband was not an actor. We've never seen her in a relationship with another actor. They typically don't do that.
Yeah, and this whole thing, like I said, Michael B. Jordan, a lot of these dudes catch flack because why y'all dealing with them white women, and the white woman gonna get you hung, the white woman gonna get you this, and white woman gonna get you that. And like I said, one thing I I like when you stand on Twitter, you stand 20 toes down, because this is the thing, man. These interracial relationships, or even black men dealing with white women, are rare, even at the higher levels.
They're rare. They're
Extremely
rare.
rare.
We try to make it seem like this is what's happening every single day. No, that's not the masses. And I really hate, if you can tell, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. But I really hate that becomes the narrative. Like, I noticed tweet from a person I interact with often. She's not my mutual, but I interact with her, named Hotep. And it was when Corinne, Jamie Foxx's daughter, announced her engagement to her fiance, who is a white man. And she was like, imagine your father is one of the most real renowned black actors and you never mind. And I was like, you thought you ate with this, but she's also white. Like, I don't understand why people are so gung-ho about taking mixed black people or black people who are acclimated to white culture and removing them from that, or trying to weaponize them being over in black spaces, because you've never benefited off their resources. You've never been the top of their priority. We're focused on the wrong thing. We're absolutely putting our energy into something that has no merit. She has always been around white people. Her father has only dated white women.
Women, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what do you say?
Has only dated white women.
White women.
Mixed. Her mother's white. She's not doing anything obtuse or abnormal. Like, obtuse or abnormal. She's literally acclimated to what she's used to. They also go to white schools. Bronny James goes to a white private school. Like, they have access to things that we'll never be able to see.
Exactly.
Their resources around them, their environment, they may be 2%, if that, of what they're experiencing. It's not our world. And I'm sorry that they want everybody to be hood adjacent, or they want everybody to be power to the people, but that ain't their story. Yes, Bronny James growing up in a black household, but his parents did not do him the service of putting him around hella black people. So you can't even be mad at him for growing up into something he's adjusted to. That's something his parents did. And if they feel like they did him a disservice, they'll learn it later. But that's not something I can go and get mad at him about, because I see him at prom with a white girl. He's been around this girl probably all his life. She probably his neighbor. That's how they roll.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like I said, people don't. Shout out to Brandon Green, brother, for the 2 morning, bro. Then for the other 2, let's see what you got for me. It seems like we screwed either way. And then we got another one, building fund. I greatly appreciate you, brother, for coming through with the $2 hollers, man. But yeah, like you said, that's another thing too. People don't understand what they don't understand. And I try to tell people this when they try to make this white folks this and white folks racist and white folks. And I'm like, bro, have you really been around white people for real? Have you really? Yeah, I got white co-workers and I got it now. But have you, like, you work with them, but you don't have to be involved with them whatsoever. You've never had that. Have you ever had a conversation with them about, their home life? Have you ever had a conversation with them about their career goals and plans? No, you haven't. So being around someone and being in proximity isn't just automatic access to what they like. That's what I try to explain to people. Is different in the military. to as where you actually have to get in a role to where this person, for one, your life may depend on them, and then secondly, this person is coming to you because you're in a leadership role, and they're asking you for personal life advice. Hey, what should I do? This is going on with this, and this. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about making this change, whether it be career path or whether it be I got a family problem, and I'm entrusting you to give me guidance on this. And that's a big thing that a lot of Black people don't have. And I try to tell them because they're this racist. Again, I'm racism does exist, but racism does not have the impacts, like you said, anywhere near what it had what our grandparents and our parents even seen. You know, my mom.
Near.
Yeah,
Like, that doesn't exclude redlining and things like that. But when we had Black Lives Matter, and this is another reason, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but when we had Black Lives Matter, this is why it was so important that people paid attention to what was happening in the background. Every single major corporation that gets any type of government funding or some form of association with the government has a standing budget every year where they have to set aside money specifically for Black people. They have to hire you. They have to include you in some of their major forms of whatever they're doing. You have to be a face because it's recognizing racial discrimination and disparaging separations between the two. And so even if they wanted to, right, we're not talking about affirmative action. We're talking about simply not be fined, simply for your company to continuously operate. You have to have a budget alone that includes your Black employees. And that's in every single department, every single sector. And it's very, very rare that you're going to go into something and find that that doesn't exist, whether you have the accolades or not. And I'll tell you another thing, right? It's a lot of contradictions with these people. They show me in a lot of ways that they are not used to being around white people. Because if they were used to being around white people, then they would understand that these things happen in the class of them too. There's also intersectional prejudice against them too. On a grander scale, we are still affected. But when you're talking about interpersonal things, it's not as black and white as we used to be. If it was, again, let's just say it was the 70s, Black man dealing with a white girl, automatically he did it. We ain't even got to talk about it. We knew he did it. Even if he didn't do it, he was not able to go and tell his story. This is also not like the early 2000s where Black men are going to deal with white women for reparations. You don't hear them talk about things like that no more. But I find it so funny. It's always love is love and leave people alone and let them deal with who they want to deal with until it's a Black man and a white woman. The same two people that they use to make an example and say that they are the bottom of the totem pole. The same two people of the demographic that they say are the weakest link. They always say white women and Black men are more mirrored alike in society. So if that's the case, why do y'all have such an issue with them being together?
Shout out to Jeffrey Rice.
Not even for interracial relationships, but I just find that very interesting that they contradict themselves like that.
Well, yeah, of course. So shout out to Jeffrey Rice. Appreciate your brother for becoming a member. Hey, y'all niggas do me a huge favor, man. I got 140 of y'all in here, man. I got like 27 likes. If y'all don't hit that goddamn like button, man, if you lie, you steal. Nigga, if you steal, you'll kill. Hit the damn like button. It's free.
Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man.
Sure, do it. Okay, cool. All right, bet. Hit the like button, man. Do me a favor. So yeah, like you said, and for us, what we're seeing now is it's no longer, it's expanded because again, the Black man has been a prisoner to all of these false narratives and horrible images of just, criminality, sexual predators, all these different things or whatever, right? And that's why I say it's so important that the podcast niggas, as they call us, are here now to clear up a lot of this thing, man, and dispel these horrible narratives that was purposely put out there to keep us in this box. You know what I'm saying? If you deal with that black man, he gonna put a baby in, he gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? Lo and behold, like you said, black men are having better relationships in some cases. Not, I'm not saying most, because it's rare. It's also rare, you know what I'm saying? But with these other races of women, and other races of women are starting to see black men as viable options because we've dispelled a lot of these damn narratives, man. You know what I mean? Men understand the importance of a man being in a situation and that man literally taking over that bloodline. So, you know, it's like they say, you are what your daddy is, right? So if this Asian man, this white man, this Hispanic man, this Indian man, this whatever type of other man got this nigga in the picture now, oh shit. So now you mean to tell me my not only is my name not gonna live on, but now my entire gene pool has changed because my daughter chose to be with this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I think that used to be a thing, and I'm gonna be honest, like I think that used to be a thing, and I feel like a lot of men still hold on to that when they have a lot of assets and a lot of cultural and traditional value. But the reality is, look at it from this perspective. A black woman can't have no white baby. I can't have no white baby. A white woman can't have no black baby. And what I mean by that is when you look at Meghan Markle, I don't care what that baby looked like. She didn't give her no white baby. That baby wasn't good enough. You get me? When you look at Drake, I don't care who his daddy is. I don't care how black you can tell he is. He light skinned. He got a white baby. So it don't matter what your daddy is. You have to look at the woman, because now the culture has shifted so much, right? This baby can carry this name all day long. But Tristan Thompson got white kids.
Oh, yeah, so what? Kardashian. Does he have anything other than the Kardashian? Or he just got one with the Kardashian.
He has others. All those children are white as well.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
He has not one black mother of his child at all. Not one. But we sit up here fighting tooth and nail about what the hell Russell and Sierra is doing when they actually are a representation of a rich, wealthy black family. It may have not started the way that people wanted it to start, but in actuality, they are not as far as success, but in actuality, they are very much so comparable to Ice Cube and his wife. They're very much so comparable to Snoop Dogg and his wife, comparable to LeBron James, comparable to Stephon Curry and Aisha. They are a black, rich, successful family.
And I just wanted to show this real quick about the where's it? Here we go. Now again, man, domestic violence is wrong. You know what I mean? Be it women to men, men to women, whoever it is. You know, keep your hands to yourself. And if you with a person, don't make their life a living hell, man. Just leave. Listen, man, I don't know if you saw this. I saw the wildest shit. But the thing about Twitter, man, Twitter don't give a damn, bro. You can see everything on Twitter, bro. And most of it is just not good for your spirit. They showed me this thing the other day, and I'm hoping, man, I'm praying that it's just what's name. They say this lady retrieved her fecal matter, dried it out, and cooked it up for her. Listen, bitch, you listen. Hold on. If you ever listen,
that was so disgusting.
Did you ever think about it? Listen, you
everything but leave. And that's why I say a lot of times when we have these conversations, and I know you've seen me on the timeline going back and forth about the whole child support thing. In all of these conversations, I can dissect them and get to the root and genuinely say it's never about what they're saying it about. It's always about vengeance.
Yep.
It's always about that get back. It has nothing to do with their genuine need to get their point across or make a person understand their boundaries. It's always about, you hurt me, I want to hurt you back. And they're trying to avidly convince me that women are the most emotional, intelligent gender. I do not believe it. Black women are not taking those fucking tests.
No. Listen, man, don't know what fucking emotional intelligence it is. I say it again. Another big issue problem with us is we have the lowest acuity in the most importance of things, be it politics, be it finances, be it mental health. All these things we should be very important, and that's important for you to have a positive and just good society, social society, or social relationship. Niggas lack in it, man. And like I said, and they have the most to say. You don't hear disingenuous, emotional intelligence. What's the other one? What's the other major shit that niggas love to say on the internet? I can't think of what it is right now.
What
But
was
everybody a damn go ahead.
What was the first one you said?
Disingenuous, emotional.
Manipulator.
Narcissism. There you go. That's what it is. That's what it is. Narcissism. Oh my God. They should have never gave you niggas a DSM manual. Okay. I swear to God. I'm so sick of you niggas talking about narcissism. I'm so sick of it. Okay. Y'all don't even know where it came from. If I ask you, well, that comes from motherfucking, Greek mythology and so on. What you mean? What? But never mind, nigga.
What's
But
even
yeah.
crazier is you have a better chance of running into a serial killer than you do a narcissist.
Yeah.
Most people are not narcissists. That is a whole disregard for other people to its entirety. That is I understand you got shot and you're bleeding, but anywho, you were supposed to do this for me and you didn't do it when I needed you to do it. So why are you crying? That's literally what narcissism would look like. Not there's a person trying to make you wrong. Not that, like, not a person who is lying. Like, narcissists don't lie. If anything, they are very brutally honest, or they manipulate things to be their truth, but they're not known to be compulsive liars. That's something completely different.
And shout out to my chat, man. We know what's going on here, man. That's an 80s baby thing, man. Again, like I said, just education, man, it's just changed so much and is ahead of the decline. But let me just cover this real quick before I show Jonathan Majors doing the literal running man. So right now, this website is womansagainstabuse.org. Okay. And this is actually more than what it was another day from another site. It just goes to show you again. I am not belittling, I am not downplaying the reality of domestic abuse. What I'm saying is this: the same way you talked about these laws as to where things are so vague, and for us, shout out to all my vets, man. It's called Article 92. It's a catch-all. Well, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this. So we're gonna charge you with an Article 92, disobeying a direct order to get you on something. That way we can get that the goddamn half months pay times 2 up out you and possibly some of your rank. You see what I'm saying? So you go from financial abuse. Okay, how do I disprove that? If I got, let's say I'm making $3,000 a month and you not working at all, and you saying, oh well, he didn't give me 50% of it. What the fuck you mean? Why should I have to give her 50% of the money? Well, I'm not working, I'm still, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So you mean to tell me going out here busting my ass 40 plus hours a week or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, coming home and I still gotta put the toys together, I gotta fix the shit that's wrong, gotta do all this other shit, la la la, and you do 50% of that? That is your, you know what I mean, summation. That is the amount you feel that you do because I didn't give you that. Now you can claim I'm financially abusing you. You know what I'm saying? Sexual abuse, that one right there again. A marital, RAPE is a thing. Don't force yourself on nobody, but hey, it's something that he didn't like, that he did, I didn't like, or so on and so forth. All this use of children, I agree with that one, but only that that never gets applied, and that's usually 99% one way. Men don't use children against the mother. Okay, fathers don't use children against the mother. 9 times out of 10, they can't even do it if they wanted to. I don't even know what this has to do with it. Okay, if we straight, what the hell I give a damn about brother fuckers and, you know what I'm saying, labia licking lady lovers? Okay, what the fuck they got to do with anything? We straight. So how the hell can homophobia be a form of abuse? Physical abuse, of course, is art. That's what's name. Heterosexism. Again, if they gay, what the hell them not liking straight people got to do with their fucking relationship? It's crazy. Spiritual abuse. How the hell can I spiritually abuse you? I don't even know. I mean, what? I said, God damn it. So now it's spiritual abuse. Immigration status. Well, hey, you trying to get that motherfucking green card, baby? You got to work for it. You know what the deal is. You signed up for that shit. Emotional abuse.
A lot
Again,
of these things, I don't like them because they take the autonomy away from the other party involved. Again, let's go just back to the use of children specifically, right? If a man takes his child, and we watch Krishan Rock with this, and the baby is not on the birth, he not signing the birth certificate. Now you constitute that as kidnapping. The same man you will fight tooth and nail to put on child support, come pick up his child, come be around his child, and then you would tell him you're not giving him no DNA test. So don't that sound like use of children?
yeah, exactly. Manipulation.
It's abuse. You're already using that child as an opportunity to weaponize your power and control over the other person. So at this point in time, if the man don't even sign the birth certificate, you can literally say when he has that child, he's kidnapping. Depending on which state you in.
Yeah, no, and that happens a lot of times. Women will do that. They'll call an Amber Alert on the father. You can be the actual biological father, have custody paperwork or time sharing paperwork, and the women will do that. And like you said, put that man at risk because that's a threat, and the police will have to approach that as a threat. You know what I'm saying? They have to approach that as if you're stealing this child and this child's in danger. So guns drawn, whatever, la. Now, what are you doing? They don't give a fuck about traumatizing the kids because now the kids see the police pull up and daddy's at gunpoint, pointing guns and get down, cut the car off, and like you said, that's one thing I love about the way you approach things, and you actually tell both sides of it. You know what I'm saying? One of the few women that actually say, hey, look, man, nah, man, and we'll definitely touch on the child support part. But a lot of these cases, man, these women don't give a fuck about these kids. They use them as pawns against men that they hurt by. Now, again, not all.
If they are hurt, because let's be clear, a lot of these, the average person in fucking America is C average. That's not me. Thank God I'm actually intelligent. But the average person is C average. So we have gotten so far from the point of to where we had to start saying words mean things because people were inserting them to utilize their feelings as being a factual interpretation of what was happening. Me and you can hear something the same way and totally receive it different.
Exactly.
That don't mean that it was factual the way neither one of us received it. We just heard the same thing, which is why it's so important you remove emotion out of a lot of these things. But where we are in society, women have started to have these parasocial relationships with other people. And we're at the point where you have to literally recognize when people are attempting to relate to you in your trauma just so they can provide you empathy. I do not have to relate or be through anything you went through to say, damn, that's fucked up. I don't have to ever go through nothing that you went through in order to be able to decipher and say, you know what, that shouldn't have happened.
Exactly. And yeah, this to round this out, sexism and financial abuse, so emotional abuse and sexism, which again, those last two are the catch-alls of the situation, because how can I tell you how I didn't make you feel? You know what I'm saying? I can't refute how you claim I made you feel, whatever it is. But most importantly, Cat Williams said it best. Self-esteem is called self-esteem, bitch. Okay, it's called self-esteem. You can't tell me that I'm making you feel like a horrible person. I'm making you feel less of yourself, and so on and so forth, and all these different things. But that's a you issue. And a lot of the times that men have to go through this thing, man, of where I got to be your partner, I got to be your counselor, your psychologist, or your psychiatrist. I got to be a fucking mental health professional in order to just get through the fucking process of being in a relationship with you. And men don't get credit for that shit, man. Women don't even understand the fact of the matter that, hey, look, a man that's with you actually gives a fuck about you, and they get, well, I got options. No, baby, you got niggas that want to fuck. You don't got nobody that want to put up with your damn bullshit. you snapping off and you know what I'm saying, you having the attitude. You may have some past, you know, childhood trauma or something that I know about and I never ever bring up to you, you know what I'm saying, as a weapon in our arguments and conversation. Meanwhile, you know, it's brothers out here that are crazy, that not say crazy enough, but trusting enough to, you know, be vulnerable and tell their horrible stories of what happened, and women weaponize it against them. Men do it too, but again, the most famous things, man, that's why your uncle raped you type shit. And it's like, damn, bitch, like for real, that's how we coming? Like, and you know what I'm saying?
I don't be expecting you to have the dark humor sometimes, and I really be forgetting that you really do have a lot of dark humor.
Yeah, hey, listen, I stay with it, man. It's just a reality of life. This shit be crazy. But let me show Jonathan Majors running down this motherfucking what's the name real quick. And they showed this, man, and we was like, damn, bro, okay, this gonna knock it out the park. This right here, man, is gonna be everything he needs to be like, yeah, this man wasn't the you know, he wasn't the aggressor here. You know what I'm saying? This man is trying to, you know, alleviate a situation. And a lot of times men don't get credit for doing this either. Look, man, I just want to go. I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to do none of that shit or whatever. Hey, let's just fucking end this shit and get up out of here. Okay. But women want to fight, bro. No, we gonna talk about it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you leave. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. And she followed him, and he trying to get up out of there. And look, she could have broke her damn hand in. And is this bitch running in heels? This bitch running in heels.
Running after him, like she running after him, like he is trying to literally get away from her.
Not good enough. Nigga did it. You had a whole bunch of motherfucking call Judge Mathis.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
They got this dude at several different cameras. This is like one of the fucking running montages.
Get away from him.
Yeah. And guilty. Listen, man. That's why I say, bro, brothers, please understand, black, white, or whatever, indifferent.
Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
Listen, please understand, bro. A woman that calls the fucking cops on you, dog, and you not going off whooping on her ass again. Do not beat on women. Don't hit on women. But a woman that calls the fucking police on you, bro, or makes a report when she, you know.
Well, that's not what happened in this situation either. She didn't even notify the police. He called her.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So that's crazy. But still,
he called the police. When they came, they were feeding her words. The officer that actually spoke with her, that had the dash cam on, he testified. All of a sudden, he had the same memory lapse that Kelsey had on the stand. He couldn't remember anything conveniently, but it didn't matter because he was also not representing the department anymore because he quit. He quit before the trial started. But he was the person who wrote the report, and he was feeding her words to say. That's even how the state picked it up in the first place. And so, with that being said, when from what I understand, in the state of New York, when the police is called where there is some form of domestic abuse, they take a person in for questioning just to diffuse the situation. They will remove somebody from the scene. Just so happened they removed him. So this is so fucked up all the way around, because when it came out that he had evidence to show her as being the aggressor, people were like, well, the trial ain't started yet, but it's like, we're showing you how murky these situations is. We're showing you that there can be some grace. We're showing you that you're too quick to make a decision about somebody that doesn't constitute who they actually are. The character judgment is not, it's not right. Like, you're making a bad decision, but they don't think about the long-term ramifications of this. Nobody considered how R. Kelly children feel watching this. Nobody considered that, but always you care about the kids. You get me? Nobody considered what it looks like. John Morant, I'm so proud of his sister. Like, didn't even know this girl who stole his face exists, or his brother who is in high school. You don't know these people exist, but you're making these rational judgments about it because you're getting bits and pieces of the information, and you're too biased, and you're too ignorant, and you're too emotionally charged in order to just take a step back and say, something about this don't make sense. That's all you got to say. You ain't even got to make no judgment. You can just say, something about this doesn't make sense. And that makes more sense to say than saying, oh, yeah, I know they did it because such and such said it. People lie every day.
Yep, niggas tell lies every day, B. Hey, I still need them 50 likes, people. Hit the like button, man. If you've been here this long, I know y'all motherfucker be going strong. So, you know what I mean? Hit the like button and get the hell on. All right? Stop playing around with me. All right? We doing this shit, man. We coming. So the next thing I wanted to touch on, and like I said, I found out this from you. I saw you had a retweet of this, you showing this or whatever, the whole thing that happened with the Navy Federal situation, right? And I'm like, word? I'm like, for real? And like you said, man, these hoes do anything but leave. Y'all do everything but motherfucking leave, man. And now your ass is facing shit. Look, listen, any type of motherfucking bank information or whatever, that personal information shit, doxing and whatever is one thing. But once you put fucking somebody's bank information, a bank account up here publicly, let me let you holler at them, okay?
It's a crime, baby.
You going to jail. That statement gonna send you to jail.
And not only you gonna have that bank, okay, that financial institution, because they have a vested interest in protecting their billions of customers, okay? Well, not billions, but millions of customers, all right? And then the other billions of dollars that flow through them that's interested in from other things, corporations and whatever. Bro, these banks be having like sponsoring, events and sponsor arenas and all kinds of different things and so on and so forth. So a bank is a business. It don't just store your money. You know what I'm saying? It has a whole other thing of money that it revenue that it creates. So you think you being cute, you think you being funny, you think you being slick or whatever. And Shawty is don't understand what kind of trouble she done fucking put herself in. And as usual, a bitch want a motherfucking stunt, and she want to let's see the back and forth, man. Look at it now. Like I said, Spiritual World got involved with this. All right, update: Navy Federal Credit Union has been notified of debit card fraud made by Atlanta woman and has stated that they will be doing a full
she was
investigation.
actually arguing with them.
Yeah.
On Twitter.
Yeah, she was hold up I'm gonna get the one. I feel complete, bragging about it. I feel complete.
I wonder was that Yusef on that page at that time.
Huh?
Yusef Brown. I wonder was that him on that page at that time.
Oh, word.
He works for Spiritual World.
Okay, yeah, fucking yeah, you go enjoy a new home, sweetie. You go to jail, man. Listen, this is what's from your experience, right? Just personal and whatever. And this is something that really is anecdotal. And this is the one time when anecdotal things matter, because it's the details of toxic relationships. It's the details of the stuff, especially that women do to men, that the whole world, men included, act like women don't do. You know what I'm saying? Well, she took it too far. You know what I'm saying? This man shouldn't put hands on her, and again, not excusing it, not saying it, but again, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. This woman fucked with this man to this extent, so that's why he finally fucking lost it. He just went off and fucking beat her ass. Okay? Or that's why I say, brothers, this is why you keep you a big burly lesbian on deck, brother. Okay, you ain't never got to put your hand on no woman. Don't you ever in your life touch a woman. But that motherfucking big burly bull dagger, hey, that's what she here for, baby. Use them big burly bull daggers to your motherfucking advantage, baby.
But all right? When you mentioned I seen on that cycle of abuse chart, and we talked about homophobia. Women don't really experience homophobia.
No.
It to no degree. And that's not to say that there are not one-off situations, but in mass. And all I gotta do is reference bisexuality. When it comes to bisexuality, women can be recognized as bisexual, when they talk about men, it's no, you're gay. Or when they talk about women being lesbians, and men always say all it takes is that one right man and she'll change her mind. She'd have had some dick before.
Yeah, but and that's what I'm saying. And again, I was actually on the thing earlier this week on a panel concerning this, and we was talking about like, hey man, these you know, what would you call them? These butch lesbian or, you know, dykes or whatever you want to call them, you know, the masculine, you know, masculine portraying women, right? Bro, they out here sneak dicking. You seeing like motherfuckers in some true religions, a motherfucking headband down her, and a polo motherfucking shirt with chains on. She got a motherfucker like this bitch in her second trimester. Like, what's going on out here? So, like you said, and it's the thing that like people starting to understand, bro. Men know women, and men know, again, a woman is just the natural order of things. Again, hey, your sexuality is your sexuality, your body, your choice, whoever you're going to have sex with, and so on and so forth. But for so long, man, women have denied, especially like, come on, Charlotte, if you don't had some dick before, oh, hey, all it takes is the right one and you ready to go.
Well, see, they kind of inadvertently show that they body crave a man's touch when they, you know, go get strap-ons.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. That's the number one thing. Like, if a man didn't matter, why would you need to be penetrated? Just lick each other. Just lick each other and scissor and rub and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Flick that bean. You know what I mean? So again, if that did not matter, why do you need a replica of the male sexual organ? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, they strapped out here, man. These, and again, depending on where you go, man, some of these chicks literally walk around, bro, with the strap on and be grabbing on it and acting like it's a real thing and everything. This is another big one right here that I wanted to show, and this right here really didn't get anywhere near the recognition it should have got, and I think it's because we don't know who the hell he is. I don't know who this guy is, but this case happened to where this girl claimed this guy right here, Duty Low.
I remember that, and I think if I started to recount it, you would remember that. This is the girl who got online and she said that guy sexually assaulted that kid.
Yep.
And it came out that she lied about it. Now, I don't know that guy, like I don't know his music, but I remember that story very vividly because people were like shocked. She can go to such a grandiose lie, and all this had to do with was money. Like he got online and he was going against what she was saying. Like he came out and was like, no, this is not true. Turn around and took legal action, but they was calling him a pedophile and everything.
Yeah, and listen, that's why I say, black men, that shit over with, bro. You cannot tolerate this shit. Shout out this brother right here. This brother said a wonderful precedent. If a woman in any way, and he filed a defamation suit because she said the shit online, and he won $11 million. You see it right there? $11 million. Is he ever gonna get $11 million in this bitch? Of course not. Okay. Some po ass, broke ass hoe. He never gonna see that money. But again, it's a precedent and a principle. We gotta stop letting black men be the face of this fucking sexual impropriety, man. This sexual deviance and sexual predatory behavior, dog. We can't do this shit. And that's the first go-to. I saw the dude that got the list. You know, the dude that got the list of all the things that niggas can't do. I forget what his name is, but some chick yeah. So some chick called him, it looks like you touch kids. He's like, bitch, I'm married with children and so on and so forth and all these other things. And that's the first go-to if you disagree with a woman nowadays.
I don't think that a lot of people are recognizing like that is the direct correlation to why men are disbelieving women. Like when you say things like that, when you say things like you look like you date white women, you look like you a rapist, you look like you a pedophile, you look like X, Y, and Z. When you're saying things like that, and then the victims come out, men go, I don't know what you're talking about. Like that don't even make sense. These women lie all the time, and this is why they are saying that. I have a problem with women jumping to irrationales just because they can't actually articulate how to get their point across and trying to insult a person at the same time. I can cut somebody down with my words and never cuss them out or raise my tone. That is a skill. And I'm learning that a lot of people don't have that skill.
Yep. A lot of people have to go to the extreme and the max and lie and get emotional, and they understand that and see that. And the most important thing, like you said, in especially in the social media age, is the mob mentality, right? One person says it, nobody does any type of verification. It's just somebody said it, so it must be true. And with men, again, the easiest accusation to give against a man is any type of sexual impropriety, be it against women, be it against children, you know what I'm saying? And then it is totally different for the black man versus everybody else, right? Because you're guilty until you're proven innocent. And like you said, going back to the Jonathan Majors aspect of it, it's messed up that this verdict was found. And shout to Little Rock, shout out to the people that listen, man. From a political stance, this is what you get, man, when you guys, you know what I'm saying, this is your progressive and your liberal mindset. If you live in a liberal time, it's all about women's rights and women this and women that, and racial this and racial that, and all these different things, bro. The chance of you being found guilty are going to be higher. All right, like you said, the case down here that happened in Florida, these are 2 Florida cases. The case where the brother, somebody put his name in the chat that won the case from the shooting. The girl lied. The girl hit him and got the brother killed. Not the brother, the friend of the brother killed. Put his name in the chat. I forget what it is, but this also happened in Broward, man. So again, these cases to where there is an ideology behind political affiliation to a degree, okay, or the way that a state leans politically. And you have to understand that, bro, because men in Florida too, Florida had started the Fathers' Rights Initiative, the first state to do that, to give fathers more equal rights and opportunities when it comes to family courts and different things like that.
It needs to be, because the insertion, and I hate this so much because, again, this is where women come online and they start trying to utilize other people's experiences to be the end all be all. Like, it's so crazy to me how when it comes to experiences with men, that's when it comes to the kids, apparently everybody got this story. But if I say, well, men don't treat me that way, then all of a sudden it's, oh, you acting like that don't exist. But I'm so sick of these women trying to make it seem as if men don't want access to their children, or men don't care for access to their children. And on the adjacent end, you got women over here talking about if we have sex and he nutted me and he got $100,000 and I can get $100,000 out of him, he better that's his fault. He should have used a condom. But then you over here talking about well, he don't want to deal with his baby. Look at how you got it here. Do you not think that that's important? Y'all over here talking about you shouldn't have no abortion with no man. If you want to have a baby, you have a baby. But then you talking about how men don't respect and they don't like single mothers and this, that. Do y'all not realize the mentality you have? This shit is poisonous. Like, y'all look at babies as pawns. Y'all look at babies as little accessories. And when they become 5, 6, 7, 8, they can speak for themselves. They can see what the hell going on. Then you want to pick and choose when they are intelligent. That's why we got so many kids on TikTok telling their mama business.
Yeah, and it's another thing too, and I'm glad you said that, especially when it gets to this thing. And this is why I say, man, brother fucker, stay out of straight niggas business, okay? And shout out to ABL doing the Lord's work over here on IG, man. Shout out to ABL doing the Lord's work.
Don't want to do it on their own. A lot of them have to do it on their own because you have a lot of men that don't step up to the plate. I can't agree to that. You have a lot of men that are in a lot of situations. I can't agree to that. And they don't step up to be good like that woman. Wait, let me finish though, bro.
Now again, man, this is a trend I'm having, a problem I'm having. Look, bro, I don't know if they do the thing together all the time. Well, yeah, he said set the record straight on the thing. Okay, so I'm guessing they doing it together, so that's different. But bro, there's way too much mixing and mingling of straight niggas and non-straight niggas, bro. We are not on the same team. We do not have the same goals. And actually, they're doing any and everything to fucking tear straight niggas down at the thing, man. So again, this is my first time seeing this, but bro, you have no idea. All right, you're not even interested in women, and you're not dealing with women on that thing to be privy to what a straight man is privy to. Okay, nigga, have you ever had a bitch try to trap you with a baby? No, you don't like pussy. All right, have you ever had a bitch try to steal your sperm, my guy? You know what I'm saying? You haven't had a bitch, you know what I'm saying? You got to worry about, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing. And again, men being responsible, nigga, you shouldn't be out, don't be out here just being a notorious nutter, man. All right, that's a fantastic original. Don't be out here being no motherfucking notorious nutter, man. Don't be out here just, you know what I'm saying, in any everything. Take precaution, be safe, do all these, do what you're supposed to do, right? But at the same time, bro, I'm just sick and tired of this shit here. Let's let him finish the bullshit.
They don't step up to be good fathers. They don't take care of the household. So she has to abort to the $2 rent to make sure that she's able to feed her kids. You have a lot of men, i.e., Vaughn, you didn't marry either one of your baby mamas. So that's a product right in itself of a broken home created by a man. So a lot of, let me finish this. What I'm saying, a lot of these women don't choose these things. They're given the cards and they play the cards right.
I also think that he is speaking from a place of trying to relate to women. And this is one of the first times I'm actually going to say this. And I don't think that I have said this like publicly. Gay men have to watch how they go up for going against their own gender. Because I think you made a good point when you said a lot of times they're not having the experiences of what straight men are dealing with when it comes to women. They're not having the experiences of, well, we actually did talk about this. We actually sat down and had this conversation. I believe her. I know she's pregnant. And now she all of a sudden changing her mind. Or they're not having the conversations of, well, I mean, she told me she didn't want no baby. I was cool either way. I gave her the money for the abortion. Now I still got a baby. They're not having them conversations. So I really think it's very important that homosexual men need to watch how they go up for women, because as a woman, I'm telling you now, it's showing women, Black women, are more homeowners than men for that very reason alone, for children. Men typically only buy houses when necessary. Men typically only go and get a house when they're in the realm of real estate or they have a family. Women go and get houses just because they want to. They end up with the children, or a lot of times the decision of being a parent is made one off. The decision of being a parent is, well, I didn't want the baby until I decided to feel it growing in me, and I knew I didn't want to deal with him or this, that, and the third. But this assumption that Black women are getting $2 rent is not a thing. We're not on the majority of welfare at all. That's why I have to check me when they say, oh, y'all having all these babies. No, we not. Black women down in the population of having children. We slowed down. We're not having no babies. So every time y'all talk about these baby situations, this, that, and the third, y'all talking about the same parents that know that their kids are in these schools arguing with these teachers and fighting these teachers and disrespecting these teachers. These the ones y'all going up for. Y'all didn't even realize. Y'all are literally going up for the same parents who are creating these children that's going into the damn school system, giving y'all problems. All you can talk about is what's happening in the household. But we're not talking about the fact that these parents giving their kids tablets. They're not actually there in order to help accommodate with anything. You don't see mothers sitting down helping kids do their homework the same way you don't see daddies doing it. You don't fucking see it. So we're arguing about the wrong thing. We're literally arguing about the wrong thing because nobody's going to tell the story and be righteous in how these children actually get here. You cannot convince a woman to make a man put on a condom. And you cannot convince a woman that when you laid down and you didn't say nothing, you took just as much responsibility as he did, because they want men to be men when it eludes them from having any responsibility. He got to be a man when it's time to provide. He got to be a man when it's time to protect. And he got to be a man when he getting on me.
Well, one thing, She can convince that man to put a condom on. I can tell you that for sure. Because if you don't put that condom on, that's motherfucking that's rape. So
No, what I'm saying is they will fight tooth and nail to try and give a reason as to why they didn't even.
oh, I got you. Got you. Yeah, exactly. Well, again, she didn't want it. And listen, let me say this. Let me just say this, bro. Let's keep it all the way. Listen. Women like raw sex just as much, if not more, than men like raw sex. Okay? Brother. How many times you been told, I want to feel that connection? You know what I'm saying? But that raw dick hit different. All right? I'm just saying. And again, that raw pussy hit different. Okay? So again, man, I've literally brother, put a one in the chat, brothers, put a one in the chat if you pull the condom out and she asks you what's that for. Put a one in the chat if you ever been in a situation. Shout out to this one of Paris people over here. Kyra Netta said true LMAO. Okay, that's fact. Listen, how many times you done pulled out a condom and she asked you, well, what's that for? What you mean, what's that for? Baby, like, hey,
I have a personal friend of mine that says she hates condoms.
Yeah, that's a lot of women say they hate condoms. I hate condoms, especially I'm allergic to latex, all these different things. But baby, hey, these ain't no latex. It's polyurethane, baby. This ain't no latex. But still, what you saying? You don't trust me? Men actually get interrogated, man, if you pull a condom out. A lot of times, they say, "Well, do you got something?" Like, no, bitch, I don't got nothing, but I ain't trying to get nothing either. Fuck you talking about?
That's not how STDs work. We can have sex today. I don't find out for 2 years, and it was you.
And fuck STDs.
You ain't around no more.
And fuck them STDs. I'm talking about them KIDs. God damn it! I'm definitely don't want none of them. Listen, from this point, hey, I ain't trying to have no motherfucking kid at 40, baby.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids?
Fuck the kids?
Yeah. Fuck them kids. Hey, you talking about who the hell trying to be a granddaddy daddy, man? I ain't got time to be no damn granddaddy daddy. Motherfucking 40 years old. Let's hear him out. Let's let him finish.
Because at the end of the day, you have a lot of women, i.e. your mother, that you just set up and say, raised you and took care of your household and made sure that she was good and took care of your responsibilities. She didn't want to do it on her own. She had to do it on her own. So maybe if a lot of men start stepping up to the plate, and I wasn't saying that I don't understand, I'm almost done. I wasn't saying that I don't understand the story of a black man because I'm black before I'm gay.
Brother, no. Again, brother, you don't understand the story of a black man. And you are gay before you black. Don't try to pull this bullshit here. Y'all love to put your fucking sexual orientation in front of your race. And then furthermore, brother, from the technicality of it, yes, you're a male, but you ain't no man, bro, because you're dealing with niggas. My nigga. Okay? So we are not the same. You don't have an understanding of it because again, you're not even in the process of dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with men that, think whatever they think about themselves in the course of this. Bro, again, the stories that I've heard brothers tell, and what's so crazy is you think you're alone. You think you're by yourself. And this is why a lot of this stuff, this is why the podcast era has become such a powerful thing because I think, not even think, I know so many black men are finding out that they're not alone, that this isn't a one-off, that this is like a playbook that a lot of fucking women run. And, it's just the fact of the matter that you haven't publicly heard somebody else tell your story. Like when I came into this space, this area of YouTube, and I heard other men saying this stuff, I was like, whoa, oh shit. So I'm not the only one to where, you know what I'm saying? We was in a relationship and, having protected sex. She got on birth control and then stopped taking the birth control without telling me and then ended up pregnant. Yep. You see what I'm saying? So that's something that he could never ever relate to. Like I could never relate to one of his stories for his sexual thing, which I don't want to or need to. I have no desire. But this is why I say to where straight black men, bro, we got to start gatekeeping our shit. Bro, you talk about some brotherfucker shit, bro. Don't come over here talking to me, telling me, trying to give me no advice concerning anything about what I'm doing with fucking women sexually. Like, bro, it has nothing to do with you. And you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
But I do know at the end of the day that a lot of men are dealt the cards of doing what the fuck they want to do, and they leave the bullshit to the woman, so she's going to pick up the pieces. These women don't want to do it on their own. A lot of them have to do it on their own.
A lot of them don't have to do it on their own. And that's another thing that I want people to stop lying about. I was talking about like the whole child support thing, this, that, and the third. Like, as a current, I have my nephew in the other room. Anytime my best friend hit me, she says, I need you to watch for me for whatever reason. She's not doing it alone. His stepdad is currently at work out of state. If he was here, I would not be the first point of contact. A lot of times, women are not doing it alone. A lot of times, women would tell you, if I know ain't nobody else got my back, my mama got my back. So all of these other things, it just tries to make it seem as if we have no autonomy. And I think that's my biggest issue. Doesn't mean that people don't have, one-off situations where it makes it more difficult. That does not mean that. But a lot of times it's a lot of projection. It's a lot of lack of context. And it's a lot of emotional jargon. It's not true.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. And like I said, for so long, men haven't been able to tell our stories. Bro, my baby mama put me through pure hell with my kids, man. And like I said, I was there day one. You know what I'm saying? One of the proudest moment, or the first true moment of manhood for me was holding my twins in my arms. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of fathers have that feeling for their children, man. Hey, man, men will fucking kill and die over their kids. But, like I seen one of the best things you said, why should a man have to fight for his kids? This bullshit mentality, you if you love them, you'll fight for them. Bitch, what the hell I'm fighting for? They mine, just like they're yours. And I'm actually trying to be involved father, be responsible to all these things. Did you see the thing? Let me show y'all this shit. And the thing about it is the fathers that actually about some shit, that's the only ones that get pushed back. The fathers that want to be dads, the fathers that want to do the right thing, those are the ones that have to get all the fucking bullshit and everybody say all this other shit. But these bastards right here, though, hold on, let me show it. Well, I can't even show y'all this shit. I can't show it to you. But bro, there's a picture of this dude having this baby smoking a blunt, bro. There's a picture of this dude with a baby smoking a damn blunt. Okay. And everybody, y'all jealous. Y'all jealous of Pookie and Ray Ray. Y'all pussy policing. Y'all worried about y'all mad because y'all can't get the pussy that the hood niggas get. For one, my nigga, these hoes fucking everybody. Okay. I keep telling y'all this shit, man. Bro, stop thinking about this bitch fucking the nigga that's in jail, that work at motherfucking Walmart, and that motherfucking drive a goddamn 2024 whatever Benz, nigga. Okay. All at the same time. All right. These hoes just think they the bros nowadays, bro. Okay. Is she fine, bro? Is she fine? 8-9 a dime? Nigga. She on every nigga line. Okay. So can y'all niggas please stop giving? I despise the superiority y'all give the hood nigga, drug dealer, killer gorilla, archetype nigga, bro. Like, come on, bro. Again, for one, like it's a very small percentage, bro. All right. It's less than 300,000 black men like in jail, bro. Okay. All right. In prison. So why do we do this bullshit to where y'all niggas act like just, all the niggas is like, bro, that's the smallest percentage. But all right, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the same thing. I really kind of hate that. And that's why I say, like, men, you have a lot of times where I see men try to placate when a woman is super sexual when she's not. Everything now is showing us. That's why I'm so peculiar when I say this don't apply to black women. This don't apply to black men. When they talk about men not having sex, that's not something that relates to black men. You could tell because most black men are molested and they start being sexually active as early as 8. By those numbers, that don't go, oh well, men are no longer having sex. That makes no sense. Or when they say men are virgins, you can't tell me that men are virgins in my demographic when the numbers of sexual assault and abuse are right there. You also can't tell me that these women are not super hypersexual or having sex, because that's the only thing we've been talking about in conversation for Black women since 2015, the hypersexuality, and it's increasing rapidly. I remember at one point in time, and I think I may have had this conversation with you, when Michelle Obama was like one of the faces of Black women, when it was the modest woman, when it was like, you know, your Karen Civils and things like that. That's not the representation of Black women no more. Now you got the Megan Thee Stallion. Why can't I get a degree and shake my ass? It's hypersexual. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that all of these women you believe are so inexperienced with sex. They don't know their bodies. They're not orgasm. Not Black women. That's not our story. That's not our story. In every conversation you're talking about body count, you got a plethora of women, whether they look the part of hoe or not, justifying why they should be able to have sex with so many people. So you're not convincing me that we're a part of that demographic. Not in no stance. Everybody having sex. They just may not be doing it with who they want to do it with. But at no given point in time are these people in my culture having sex. And I've heard a guy who wasn't even Black, he was a part of a whole nother ethnicity, say, when I came over to this country, it was so weird for me because the women will have sex with you before they even allow you to take them on a date.
Listen, man, listen. And again, hey, shout out to those, man. Shout out to the women that know what they want. Okay, shout out to Under 3000.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Shout out to the women that know what they want, man. But listen, culturally and sexually, like sexual liberation here is just night and day from anywhere else on the planet, man. And like you said, I'm glad you said this. Listen, y'all just heard somebody else say what I've been trying to tell y'all niggas. Niggas are not the face of incels of not getting no pussy. Okay, can y'all please stop this narrative, man? These niggas ain't getting no pussy.
We're not. We're not. There's
stop.
No way in Timbuktu hell you can tell me niggas who are automatically the most heightest, the most well endowed, the most fetishized are not having sex. Because even if you can't get a Black woman who is your preference, the other one's throwing it at you, and that's what we really having our fight.
Listen, again.
The most she said the dick was so good that as she started rocking, she just got into it, and all of a sudden she said something just hit her, bam, all upside his head, just slapped him. Dick will make you slap somebody.
Who the hell you think these hoes slapping out here? Okay, I got makeup on right now. You don't even know it.
It's not. All I'm gonna say this is, when they talk about red pill and incel, if you getting ass, stay out them conversations. Stay out them conversations. No black man is convincing me. Him being the most fetishized, him being considered the most well endowed, the most built in stature. I don't give a damn if you are a nerd. I don't give a damn if you are pro-knee. The only way I'd believe it is if you were disabled. Everything else,
well, hold on.
You're not having sex because you can't. You having sex because you don't want to. Or you're following up behind the women who don't want you. That is not a Black man story. Not no American Black man. Y'all can miss me with that shit. That's not no American Black man.
Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all niggas, man.
It gets even worse when they find out you Jamaican. Because they already know about the Jamaicans. It's always been a thing. They got it on them. That baby leg, they got it on them. They're not telling me nothing. It's very rare. You're not telling me no average Black man of 5'10" and higher in height. I don't give a damn if he got a gut or not. The man can be the most unathletic. And still, this a thing of he got a pretty face. They talked about Gerald Levert like that. They talked about Ruben Studdard like that. Big Pun like that. Black men are always sexualized. I don't give a damn if you big as hell. They want you.
Biggie told you black and ugly as ever. However, he told you.
They sold He
Yeah.
went on from Pretty B and got another woman that looked just like her. DJ Khaled ain't slowed down from no damn woman. Rod Wave still got a woman. His shows be packed out with women.
How made you fuck?
Now again, man, these what the young niggas out here doing, man. And again, niggas gonna find a way to the pussy, okay? Just understand that, bro. This what's the brother name, y'all? The dude that did the thing about the Thug Maxim video. People are just starting to realize this, and you know, black women do have a certain attractiveness to a certain archetype, but again, men adapt. That's what again, men adapt. What the big reason and issue we have this obsession with an overrepresentation of the thug, the hood nigga archetype and shit. This is what black women like. Okay, this is what they like. This is what gets the pussy wet and so on and so forth in their adolescence more so, right? If you don't have that, then you got to be tall, you got to be funny, you know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying, have a lot of other things to get in the door, possibly. You know what I'm saying? She got to find you attractive. You got to be a handsome nigga type shit, right? But it just seems like if you got the hood aesthetic, oh, your foot's in the door automatically. All you got to do, nigga, is, you know what I'm saying, had the right brand of motherfucking kush or cookies or whatever motherfucking weed she prefers your cologne for that day. You feel what I'm saying? But these young niggas telling you, man, listen, it's not even a thing no more. Listen.
How many?
Again, man. So, hey, the young niggas didn't lie, man. Thug, hey. One thing about a nerd, nigga is smart, nigga. A nerd is smart. That's why I never understood this shit. Oh, shout out to the anime niggas. Everybody like anime now. Not everybody cool with anime. Black women like anime. Again, I'll never forget, bro. The first Goku fucking t-shirt I had, nigga, I got clowned for the entire day. Okay? Shout out to the original fucking anime bros,
only
nigga.
a few kids that I knew in school, a very small number of them that I knew what Pokemon was. And the only reason why, I mean, I've never been a person that goes, oh, well, they weird, they lame. I've never been that. But the only reason why I even knew what it was because my older big cousin, he loved Pokemon. He would be watching it when we would go to the house. So you're right. Like these things they take over, they take into trend, but that's what people get for not following their own mind. That's what people get. Being a nerd has always been cool. I'm one of the biggest nerds you'll ever run into. I'm one of the biggest nerds. But everybody has this thing where they look at stigmas. They think you should look a certain type of way in order to be what you are. And that ain't how they go. Because you run up on me, I hit you too.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Just this thing the way it's to where, you know, I'm so glad you said that. Make sure you put this shit out. Make sure you clip that. Bro, black people as a whole, but niggas especially, is not out here, bro, just these incel ass niggas in the Jergens and Lubriderm clan, nigga. Niggas ain't got a motherfucking a lotion budget out here. I'm telling you. And even the young niggas showing you because they know how to get to it, you know, from whatever. And again, I'm not encouraging, you know, adolescent sexual activity, but I was 15, 16, nigga, and I knew what we was doing then, and ain't nothing changed. If anything, they only got worse, okay? But I was just showing that as a testament to the point of where, listen, as a kid, they got to play real nigga cosplay. As a grown-ass man, I ain't got to do none of that, bro. Again, you know, I got a couple nigga trinkets or whatever, and, you know, nigga 6'5", you know what I'm saying, 275, you know what I'm saying, tall, handsome, chocolate type shit or whatever. So, you know, that work in my favor. I know how to fucking leverage that. But yeah, man, again, this thing, bro, and you know what? So moving from that, again, it's sort of kind of similar to the extreme of the extreme is, oh, you touch kids, right? But again, now, what's your take on the, oh, you ain't getting no pussy? You ain't getting no pussy. You disagree with me, and you can say what I like. So, nigga, you ain't fucking nothing. You ain't getting no pussy. So that's like,
I think it's again one of the things where they try to insult people. I don't take that to leverage because there's some of my followers where I even misjudge them a little bit off of their appearance. You know, it's some men that you think I see why, he act like this or this, that, and the third, because he has a lack of or a deficient in female attention. And these niggas is out here getting married, got whole families. They don't look nothing like you anticipate them to look. I'm talking about giving very much so Urkel. Giving very much so, just regular stand-up guy. He play his part in the background. He ain't trying to have a lot of attention. He just want to be in the mix, just like everybody else. He don't want to be bothered, nothing else. They need to stop worrying about who fucking these people, because they're not going to fuck them. And I find that so weird that people are so amused by who people have sex with. Or if they have sex at all, like, how do you care?
Well, that's a big problem. The identity of the American Black culture is sexuality. I would say that that's one of the things we're known from, male and female, is just sexual prowess, right? Just like, what I'm saying, for the men, like you saying, the most famous porn stars, and women, the biggest, twerkers and, the sexual songs and stuff like that. So it's been ingrained as an identification of part of our culture, right? And be identified with us. So that's the number one thing to be a negative or gotcha. Oh, you can't get no pussy.
And
you know what I'm saying?
That's another thing that I hate, because it's always the most clean cut version of a man. That's what bothers me. It's always the most clean cut version of a man, and it's always the most degenerate version of a woman, or the most visually, aesthetically pleasing. This is what it is. Like, a lot of times you see black men, and I'm gonna just say, you see some of these guys, they don't have no skincare routine. They don't have a good dental hygiene routine. But when they say it's somebody for everybody, that really is a thing. And then when you look at all of these women who heart pure as gold, she probably didn't even go, the route that she wanted to go. But it's like some of these men be mad that it was a man who took her out the game. Be mad that, well, she used to be a stripper, and all of a sudden now she had the love of her life, and she don't even behave nothing like you would think that she was. But when you found out she was a stripper, now all of a sudden you think she deserves less. And it's like, if a man took her out the dating pool and she wasn't attracted to you and you weren't attracted to her, why the fuck does it matter?
Thank you. That'd be my number one thing. And women say this to men all the time. Sometimes, again, not as much. It'd be on the other end, and men do it retaliatorily, because the first thing, oh nigga, you ugly, oh nigga, you this, oh nigga, you that. Well, again, first off, bitch, again, being an ugly man don't mean shit. Again, being an ugly man don't mean nothing. All right, some of the baddest bitches ever in life, you know what I'm saying, got a baby daddy, man, that look like motherfucking Shabba Ranks, TD Jakes, and Flavor Flav all put together. All right, don't. So again, but like you said, it still leads back to that sexual desire and those things, because again, that is the identity for the black man. The black man starts and ends with his dick, right?
Yeah.
Even going back to the Jonathan Major situation, oh nigga, you put your dick in that white woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally what it is. It had nothing to do with how that man was. First and foremost, let's start here. We don't even know how they met. We don't even know if she came on to him or he came on to her. We don't even know. We also see that they had a very private relationship. The only reason why we even knew she existed was because of this incident. We never even knew the nigga had a motherfucking woman at all. At all. And the only reason why we even see he has a woman now is because of this case. He's with a black woman. Nobody knew what his preferences was. Obviously, you can't even really cultivate that, because we seen he was with a white woman. Now he got a black woman. We don't know his preference. Apparently, he just like women. That's what it is.
Thank you. Oh my, and that, listen, damn it, that's the motherfucking bar of the day. Shout out, man. Shout out to fucking Salty Balls in the building, man. Salute the that Elway era hat triggering me. Shout out Salty Balls, man. Hey, we just matching, man. Y'all know I ain't got no NFL team, man. I got 2 teams, bro. College and NBA, man. Anything else is just coordination, baby. We coordinate. That's it. But thank you. Listen, man. A man just likes women, man. Okay. beautiful women at that. Whatever they may be, short, tall, thick, skinny. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck it is, man. Freckles, nigga, goddamn stretch marks, whatever the hell it is that desires you to a fucking woman. Some of you feet niggas, I'm not even gonna start with you foot fetish freak ass niggas. We ain't gonna talk about y'all. Y'all need to be put under the jail, okay? But whatever it is that motherfucking attracts you to a woman, brother. Listen, man. Men are men. Straight men have the right to do whatever the fuck he wants to do with his dick, okay? And if you got something to say about it,
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bike who got me on the penis.
yeah, man, get your hand off my penis. But hey, I know you got to get up out of here. I greatly appreciate you coming through as always.
Today, but I actually had more time. It the perks of being the more influencer auntie. I got a little bit more time than everybody, so I got the kids today. I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get one from school. I got the other one with me here, and we finna kick it. So
okay, for sure.
I will see you next time. And for those who like Mr. Fantastic, I'm sure you would enjoy me as well. You can catch me on Instagram at Paradise Paris, Facebook at Paradise Paris. My YouTube is Just Landed in Paris. This live is streamed over on my YouTube as well. You can catch me on Twitter at _Paradise Paris. You can also catch me on TikTok at _Paradise Paris. And as far as contacting me for business inquiries, I do promotions and everything like that. I do obviously do collaborations with some of my favorite people. You can contact me at contact.paradiseparis@gmail.com. Miss Fantastic, I hope you have a great rest of the year. I wish all great things for you. You deserve it. You deserve it. Nothing but the best. And I will see you when I can.
What's up? Hey, I greatly appreciate your time, and you're always welcome. Thanks. Hey, this is her channel, man. Make sure y'all go sub to her, man. Give her a watch. Come through, say hey, son, whenever she go live every now and again, man. When she ain't tearing it up on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? YouTubers are like her third home out here, man. And she been coming through, giving some great stuff, man. Again, this is one of the examples of, like I say, man, all black women ain't the enemy, man. That's why I tell you I'm never on that type shit. It's not all. But again, I greatly appreciate you. And hey, enjoy time with your fam. Happy holidays. And if I don't see you before then, Happy New Year.
I'll see you later.
All right, yeah, for sure. All right, y'all know how we do it here, man. So now I'm about to drop this link. So y'all niggas come up here and tell me what you think. Why the hell this shit won't fucking what's on? Hell going on? Hold on. Wait. Did it post? Why didn't it post? Okay. Well, that's why it was weird. Huh. Something happened weird. Okay, damn. Y'all niggas quick. Yo, what up, man? Salty, what's up with your brother?
Hey, what's happening, man?
You got it, bro.
You know that diagram she showed is just kind of a testament for us informed and thinking brothers to, go out and actually question and debunk faulty research, because they're adding ideology to what would otherwise be empirical. And I think that, we have enough thinkers to, launch some sort of debunking campaign against stuff like that. I mean, I know that a lot of that stuff ends up in places where care is getting rendered. And, what happens when it comes to people who may believe that they've suffered abuse or whatever the case may be, ends up being, I don't want to use the R word, but, I mean, is this word sanctioned here? Let me see. They're radicalized. I'm gonna just say that much. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I think that that needs to happen so that people can actually use very sound judgment or whatnot when it comes to actually getting the healing they need. So I just wanted to point that out.
Hey, for sure, bro. And like you say, again, we have to understand this and be careful and approach this. And this is why a lot of these things that was cool back in the past and that were social norms, men have to get smarter and adjust. living with a woman nowadays, man, cohabitating is a risk within itself, because like you said, okay, this woman lives with you and she's not contributing anything, right? You're affording her a free lifestyle. You 100% niggas, I pay all the bills type shit, right? Well, you're paying all the bills, but now she's gonna say, well, he made me stay at the house and he didn't give me a car to get out. He didn't give me money to go do this. He didn't give me all these different things in the situation. And bro, this is your wife. This is your wife now. This is the person that you married, gave your name to, gave her the luxury of being a stay-at-home wife, or not even to mention mom. We didn't talk about a mom, but you know, she didn't even have the kids yet. But even after she had the kids, and then when the divorce comes, well, he never gave me money for this, and this. And you in the courtroom shocked. And you like, bitch, you literally paid not one bill. I took care. You were like one of the kids. And you mean to tell me now you get to come in the in the divorce proceedings and you get to file domestic abuse or abuse because financial abuse because I didn't give you a set allowance a month? So yeah, man, that's why I tell you, I keep telling these brothers, man, I keep trying to explain to people, bro, this whole this whole marriage thing, bro. If you get married in 2023, brother, don't come crying to me. I'm sorry, I had no sympathy. I can't do it. Again, man, you have to it's your responsibility to be aware and be knowledgeable of the ways you can get caught up, man. You can get finessed out here. You know what I mean? So it's very, very imperative, bro, that we keep up with these laws, we keep up with these definitions, we keep up with all these different things that are going to be used against you if you're ever even just simply accused, man.
100%. I mean, it becomes a slippery straw for effery. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. There's some states that do refusal to work. They look at, people's income potential. Like you sit up there with a whole quote unquote doctorate. I'm a PhD, right? I mean, I'm a JD. I got all these credentials and stuff like that, but yet you refuse to work, right? So, I mean, that needs to be put out there too. Refusal to work. I don't know. Too many people know about that, or relative to their state. There's usually an order that people can kind of put in, like, hey, if so many months or years go by and you're not actually trying to use the skills that you have for your income potential, then we're going to actually start making you pay, because obviously you're playing manipulative games. I don't think too many brothers know about that. But like I said, again, courts and policies and everything like that, they look through the vast warehouses of academics and research and stuff like that. And those people become subject matter experts in order to, drive policy. And like I said before, I think that the next sort of logical step is debunking faulty research where this sort of ideology has been implanted, because the courts default to that as, ways to create case law or laws in general. I'll land my plane there.
Yeah, man. And yeah, like I said, that's what we're doing here in real time. The brothers in this space, man, are actually not only consolidating the data and bringing it forth to the, to the public, but actually even within the lies. Where the shot the medium, man, he had to do the thing where they said 80% of men, they show you right here at by 80 years old, 80% of men got kids. So this 52% of men are single child. This is a lie. Like, no, motherfucker, your dumb ass don't know how to interpret charts and data. Okay. Just like I still got one coming up for the whole thing with single motherhood. They said 63% of white women are like the single mother representation. I'm like, okay, well, they're 61% of the population, so they're a -2. When it comes to overrepresentation, or a +2 coming in overrepresentation versus black women being more than 3 times what they're represented in, almost 4 times what they're represented in the population. You see what I'm saying? So it's just crazy when you look at that aspect of it, man.
In empirical terms, we call that statistically significant. I want to encourage brothers to learn about the p-value, get themselves savvy when it comes to these research articles or whatnot. get themselves, savvy when it comes to their quantitative skills, even qualitative skills and things like that, because that's where the belly of the beast is. I mean, there is a reason why people are saying academia is a ish hole, but nevertheless, thank you for having me up here. Salute to the chat. You trigger me with that John Elway, man. I grew up on that Bo Jackson,
matching, brother. I'm only matching, brother.
I know. I grew up on that Bo Jackson. I'm like, yeah.
Push over. Hey, I greatly appreciate you coming over. Hey, man, make sure y'all sub to Saucy Balls, man, and Machismo TV. Brothers, I'm gonna catch one of y'all's things late night, man. I'm my schedule up a little bit later, so I'm definitely gonna pull up on y'all one of these nights, man. But make sure you guys support those brothers, man. And Saucy Balls, man, one of the funders of the space, man. Brother, definitely supports black male content. Very, very important, brother. And I greatly appreciate you coming up here and giving your input, brother, on the panel.
Oh, most definitely. Actually, about that, if you want these brothers to continue to advocate for you, given their lives, their livelihood, rather, their risks or whatnot, it's incumbent upon you to at least, give them something. You know what I mean? A little something, help them out or whatever. Because to be honest with you, as you can see, this is having real world implications. So this is why I do it. I take whatever means I have to help out and make sure that, I keep the brothers talking. But with that being said, you always welcome on our panels. We go Sunday night lives or whatever the case may be. You got to stand the invitation. Come on through.
Okay, I'll make sure. Hey, this Sunday, bro, I will be there, brother. That's a guarantee. All right.
Oh, most definitely.
For sure. Right. I have a great one, brother.
You too.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Listen. This Jonathan Majors thing, bro, is I won't say necessarily it's a travesty of justice, but I will say it just shows you the risk that men take, and even being in serious relationships nowadays. This is a woman he's in a relationship with, and well-known celebrity, and you're not safe at any level. Just like I told you guys, man. Anthony Edwards just had this situation going on, and he's a very wealthy superstar NBA, well, not superstar, star NBA player, right? But bro, there's a dude that's down the block from you and in the same city as you, in the same state as you, that that's a regular guy. He's making less than fucking 70K a year, that's going through the same chick of some chick fucking getting a baby on him, man. Now again, it's his responsibility to not give her the opportunity, okay? But then at the same time, you have to look into just the conniving ways and the ways that these women play these games with you, bro, and use it as leverage against you and in their favor. Definitely become, bro, again, one of the biggest things I've ever done, and I did for myself, was understand the importance of and the risk of having a claim officially made against me legally. Okay. Anytime the police or whatever come to your house, bro, or whatever, bro, your life is at risk. Okay. If a woman fucking brings the police to your house, or the way you have to call the police, bro, that woman's probably not worth keeping, fam. Sorry. But she's willing to not have the emotional maturity, self-control, and most importantly, the love that she claims to have for you when you're trying to de-escalate the situation. Bruh, get her out of there. Nah, dog. That shit's not gonna work. It's not. Okay. And you cannot afford to gamble literally with your life in her getting the time to see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Make sure y'all let me make sure. Let me mod you up, brother, immediately. Yeah, make sure y'all support Machismo TV, man. For sure. Yeah, man, we are changing the culture, dog. Okay. Nah, you gotta have a championship, but nah, brother, he ain't no superstar yet, brother. You gotta have a championship, you gotta have an MVP. He ain't got none of them, bro. Come on now. He ain't no superstar yet, dog. He not no super. Anthony Edwards is not a household name. And he gotta be a household name. He don't have that type of pull. He ain't no superstar, man. He's a star. He ain't no superstar. Shout out to my man Seminole, man. I missed yesterday 10-4, but I gotta show love to my guy. Keep doing your thing, bro. Hopefully TLA and Ung D touch on this from a legal perspective. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's listen. Yeah, man. This right here, crazy, dog. All right. But again, man, be vigilant out here, man. Be careful. It ain't just these white women's. I showed you guys again, man. The situation that black women did, the Navy Federal thing, bro. That was a black woman that did it to a black man. Okay. Brian Banks. I changed up the thing. Brian Banks was a black woman that did it to a black man. Right? Black men deal with black women, bro, at the highest rate. Like major majority, bro. At least what 80% that's married. This is marriage. So imagine what if y'all's guess, what would it be that black men interracially dealt with women? At what percentage would you say? I would say it would be 5%, bro. For real. Out of all the situations and things of black men dealing with women, I would say only 5% of brothers dealt with women of other races for real. For one, a lot of them don't have even access to them like that. If you're West Coast, you're a West Coast dude, like Seattle or something like that, or parts of Cali or places where there's a very, very small black women population or black population at all. Yeah. But brothers really don't live there. Again, you're a small percentage of the population there for a reason. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, that I would say all total is definitely not even 10%. Black men dealing with different women of different races. Same thing with passport bros, man. Understand the impact. Listen, bro. I saw the brother. He's like I think the world's deadliest special forces guy. He's a black guy with dreads. He was a sniper for the Rangers. My understanding, right? And he was talking about the comparison of the Rangers into every other special forces group. At the end of the day, the purpose is this, man. You have Army, Navy, you have the major military, right? But when they need something specifically done, those fucking targets that they gotta get, bro. It's not it's not a battalion, it's not a fleet, it's not a motherfucking our airstrike group. It's none of that. Bro, it is a small team of individuals that have the skills when you put together, bro, they can bring down anything and everything. Okay? Please understand that, brother. The small can be so fucking impactful, dog. Can be world changing. And that's what we're here doing. Every time y'all show up, man, that's why I tell you, I mean this in the most. Every time y'all show up, bro, this shit ain't never got to get to 50,000 people like other podcasts and shit or whatever live. I'm cool with it because again, bro, this is purposeful. All right. I'm doing this not just for me, but for the generations after me. I am invested. Again, I got 2 sons. Okay, it's my responsibility as a dad, as a father, to make sure that they're straight. They good, man. The future is they're prepared, and I make a better future for them. When I see the shit getting as worse than as fucking possible, getting worse and worse by the day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Crazy. Yeah, man. Listen, telling you, dog. Oh shit! Whoa! I didn't know we had 2 of them. Yeah. I didn't know about the 2 part. But yeah, this child support thing that's going on right now too, man. It's forever gonna be what it is. Listen, and women having kids, man. Understand, bro. You gotta protect your seed, bro. Got to. Try to brand it again, man. That's why I respect you. Hey, I appreciate you, fam. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. But again, man, listen. The shit not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna be an easy motherfucking process. And we gotta fucking keep pushing forward, man, and helping, one brother day by day, man, if that's what it takes. Every time we wake up, man, every time we wake a brother up, every time we put them glasses on a nigga, he can see, man. You know what I'm saying? Telling you. That's the big difference, dog. For real. The propaganda, the purposeful misdirection, miseducation of the black boy before he becomes a black man, bro, is the detriment, right? Again, being valued by your dick. You know what I mean? The beginning and ending of the black man is his penis, dog. That's we gotta change that. Gotta change that. You know what I mean? Gotta change that shit. It's all, man, you ain't get no pussy. Nigga, you ain't fucking no hoes. Like, bro, are we not 30 plus? We not 35 plus, brother? Bro, don't you got a career? Don't you got like, damn, I mean, hopefully you working towards a pension or something? You got some property, brother? But don't talk to me about no pussy if you ain't got no property, okay? Don't talk to me about no pussy if you ain't got no property, my nigga. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you talk to me about no motherfucking pussy, nigga. And you out here throwing your whole fucking life away, some shit you never gonna get no type of motherfucking kickback on. What you talking about, bro? All right, we have to change the mindset and the culture, man, and the goals and aspirations of black men, bro. It's hard, but again, man, I know we're gonna do this shit. I know we're gonna get it done. And again, it's not gonna be overnight, and it's gonna be a slow process, and it's not gonna be just a major just bombshell thing, man. You know, it's gonna be all we need, bro, is a small percentage of brothers, man. All right, small percentage of brothers with very, very huge impact, bro. And again, that shit can change the world. Okay, that's our understanding of it. All right. Yeah, shout out to Bluff City Nerd, man. And for them, bro, I'm telling you. Man. All right. See, here we go. Smooth, brother, you didn't listen, bro. You didn't listen, brother. We had a woman come up here and tell you, my nigga, or that just because you're not having sex, brother, don't mean you're not having kids. I mean, just because you're not having kids don't mean you're not having sex. It means more black men are being motherfucking being sexually responsible. More black men are being sexually responsible, man, than the women. That's all it means. Just like they're having multiple kids by multiple men. Black men are like the nigga, because one of the benefits of being identified by your dick, bro, is you understand a lot more about the risk of it. Black men buy the most condoms. Okay. Niggas are like, I ain't gonna say get the most checkups. You niggas definitely need to go to the hospital. Niggas said some wild shit last night. Nigga says aloud, I don't go to hospitals. I don't go to doctors. Nigga, what? What, brother? What? Take your ass to the doctor, my nigga. All right. Nigga, don't wait till your motherfucking everything hurt. Your motherfucking eyes yellow as hell, nigga. You and you know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure fucking 300 over 400, nigga. And then you want to go to the hospital. Yeah, you gonna go there in the ambulance, nigga. That's how you gonna get there, nigga. Don't let your motherfucking first trip to the hospital in years, nigga, be in the ambulance.
Bum, 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 bum.
You scared as hell because motherfucking Uncle Charles riding with your ass the whole way. He just ain't touched that shoulder yet.
Every day see you at the
Yeah, man. Listen, brother. Yeah, bro. Don't do it, man. Make sure y'all ain't take y'all ass to the hospital, man. And again, too, man. Listen, not just physical, bro. Mental health, dog. Listen, if you have the insurance in the way, a lot of times, man, they offer emergency stuff. You ever got something going on, man, where it's just so heavy you can't handle it, bro? Don't be ashamed to call a crisis hotline. Okay, brother. Being a man, being a black man is tough. Okay, this shit can get hard, dog. All right. Pause. Life can be difficult. Okay. So please, man, don't ever feel like you're less than a man because you seek help for your mental health, dog. Okay. That's important, man. Listen, I was really fucked up on that boat for real, and nobody cared. Nobody understand, because the principle of what they were trying to do. And again, one of the things you learn in the military, bro, you're a number. Again, that's why I always say they need a body, right? Bro, I was being held prisoner simply because I refused to put something in my body that I didn't want to put in it, right? They didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. Oh, this is weird. Oh, these. Yo, what up?
It takes some finesse. I see you.
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, y'all gotta not come up here fucking playing all the time, bro. But what was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was fucked up, bro. I was, and I finally sat down with the mental health professional, you know, and told her pretty much the thing, bro. And bro, a lot of us, bro, a lot of niggas, bro, you're so mentally resilient and just built up such a strong barrier to outside stressors. You don't even understand just how not necessarily traumatized, but affected you are by just life. Okay, bro. If you're over 30 years old, man, you never sat down with a psych or a therapist or nobody, bro, just do it. And again, of course, bro, you do it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Pick somebody and so on and so forth, and just sit down and just talk for a little minute or whatever, just so you can understand, bro, what you've been through. Because, bro, the shit in your life that you're used to is like having a high pain threshold, right? The level of mental toughness, and a lot of us just have the shit from playing sports, bro. You know how hard it is for to have motherfucker yelling at you, yeah, go, push. Oh, bitch ass nigga, puss ass nigga, you can't this, you can't that, and then overcome that shit and just mentally overcome it and then physically perform. Niggas don't even understand like the trauma involved with just like playing physical fucking contact sports and shit, bro. Or being like, you know, competitive. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this shit is not, again, like Gilbert Arenas tells a story about how it affected him with the fucking he missed the free throws against the Cavs that year with LeBron or whatever. And he talked about how he literally had to seek out some crazy ass motherfucker that like, you know, bro, psychology is real, man, and it is. I'm not, but yeah, man, it's just so much shit, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely, bro. Again, you don't even understand, dog. All right, you don't even understand. Cold Steel, no, brother, it doesn't at all. Pussy does nothing for your mental health, brother. It just gives you instant gratification for whatever it is for the moment, and it actually is. It's a band-aid, bro, for whatever. Sex in itself is a mask for a lot of problems. That's why the same thing apply to the hoes apply to you, my nigga. She out here doing all them dicks, you out here doing all them clits, brother, because you got, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, dog. You was not go find your motherfucking mental health nigga through the pussy, nigga. I'm sorry. All right. You're not gonna ease your soul through that hole, my brother. It's just not gonna happen. All right. Not gonna happen, dog. Yeah, man, PTSD, and then actual, you know, finding out that you know, what's the shit called? Damn. What's the shit called? They was getting the football players, CTE and PTSD, man. That's real shit, man. Real shit, bro. Yeah. It used to be called hers. Now this shit cool. Y'all play. Hey, trust me, man. I'm definitely there, bro. I know, bro. Trust me. I listen. Yeah, dog. We laid the foundation, bro. Like I told you, this nigga, I got clown for it. I saved my little $20 or whatever. Hot Topic is just opened up, nigga. I was probably walking through my motherfucking Dragon Ball Z shirt on, nigga. You know, Super Saiyan Goku. Nigga, I got clown the whole day, bro. And you know what? I don't think I wore that shirt ever again. I don't think I wore that shirt to school again, bro. I don't think I wore that shirt to school ever again. I might have turned it to a cutoff shirt to hoop in. Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Trust me, I know, bro. Comic books was one thing, but everybody started, you know, everybody knew about comic books. But when this anime shit happened and niggas was doing, oh, nigga, you watch that lame ass anime shit, nigga. Well, nobody gonna put no hands on you now. But yeah, anything, bro, anything you taking like physical contact, bro. Again, that in itself. But again, as men, bro, we're not even programmed to understand that and see it, dog. You know what I mean? That's a mental and physical toll on your body. All right. But either way, man, hey. Really appreciate y'all pull up on me, man. Again, make sure y'all sub to all my social media. Hit the like button, nigga, before you leave up out of here. And that's that one. That's that on that one. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Holla.